Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For the new viewers, kindly consider liking onto this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and make sure you drop your comment upon this beautiful video. And I really appreciate. For my usual subscribers, as usual, share this video to your friends and family, like, comment, and I really appreciate, guys. Today has been a bit challenging because there's this trending issue where, personally, just to give you a brief background about me and these beautiful guys or beautiful couple which have gotten through a difficult situation here in Nairobi city. So last year I decided to start my YouTube channel, and when I had started my YouTube channel, as usual, starting a YouTube channel is usually not easy, picking the channel picking up and starting to get the subscribers and the viewership at once or easily, just to be precise. So there is this big event which Mr. Marwa, who comes all the way from Nyabuhanze in Migori County, organized a big party, and it was basically official opening of his Villa Medellin. Villa Medellin is a very big house, and he has built it successfully over there in Nyabuhanze in Migori County, and he invited people to just come and celebrate with him in terms of officially opening the house, of course, and housewarming and celebrating now a big party, the I Am Marwa big party, where everybody was invited. Personally, as a content creator, I saw like there were other content creators who went there earlier, and of course they were gaining in terms of developing their YouTube channel, and I was like, wow, you know what, I'll want to go there and get to be inspired, motivated, and to develop my channel, because this guy is a kind guy. He's called I Am Marwa on YouTube channel, even on Instagram or on social media platforms. He just goes by the name I Am Marwa. So if you don't know him, kindly go and check him out. Currently he's on his way on YouTube channel to 1 million subscribers. Kindly go help him to achieve 1 million subscribers, and I really appreciate, because he's really a kind guy, generous guy. I've never seen such a top guy who's at such a level in terms of where he's in terms of what he has achieved in terms of content creation and just life generally, whatever he has done worldwide. Big up to this guy who goes by the name I Am Marwa. So I decided, I'll go there and get to be enlightened on more about this YouTube thing, because I decided now this is the thing I want to do, and thank God here we are still continuing to push the thing. So big up yourselves for supporting me, man. Don't take it for granted. So I joined the wagon, and I joined the bandwagon, and I was like, wow, so this thing is real, because the man has a very big influence. Right now we're talking about having more than 500,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel, and he's doing a really amazing job in terms of enlightening and developing his community there in Nyabuhanze. So if you guys don't know Nyabuhanze, you can even just do a quick research about Nyabuhanze. You'll just get to know what is up with Nyabuhanze, because that village is top notch, man. You know what I mean? So big up, all the credits, all the credit goes to the Almighty and I Am Marwa, together with I Am Marwa's family and fraternity as a whole. So I went there, and I got to meet him. Such a generous guy, supported us with other many content creators. So that's why I said with Marwa's fraternity, because he has a very big family in terms of the people who follow him, in terms of his subscribers, and in terms of the people he inspires, he mentors. So I went there, and I was really inspired and mentored and developed in terms of growing my YouTube channel, and I really appreciated him because he helped me really quite a big time. So I really appreciate him. If by chance he gets to watch this video, thank you so much. I Am Marwa together with ROCIO. ROCIO now is the fiance to I Am Marwa, all the way from Argentina, and she's such an amazing soul. I've done amazing videos with her, and I've done amazing videos with even I Am Marwa. You can go back and check. They're one of the best doing videos on my YouTube channel, so you can check them out, and I really appreciate. So both of them are good friends of mine because we interacted well, you know, and we had a good time when we were there, you know, and I really appreciate them because they're such an amazing couple. So this beautiful couple, you know, they are travelers, you know, especially Marwa. He's such a traveler. He has traveled more than 74 countries in the whole world. So, and he's still pushing. So, you know, being a traveler, they had been in Nyabohanze for quite a long time because, you know, he was overseeing this beautiful project which he was building, his beautiful Villa Medellin over there in Nyabohanze, you know, and right now he has reached a step where he was comfortable to at least travel locally here in Kenya, and they had decided to come here to Nairobi, the capital city, all the way from Migori County to Nairobi County. So when they arrived safe and sound, and as you know, they're content creators. So the next day when they arrived, it was on when is today? Today is on Sunday. I believe they traveled on Saturday. I believe they traveled on Saturday at night, and then they arrived on Sunday. So when they were out and about doing their content creation as usual, because for him, he usually just works with his camera, you know, sometimes with his girlfriend, and in this case, he was with his girlfriend here in Nairobi. They were just working in the CBD, doing content, I know, creating content, you know, because he usually just moves with his camera, gives his different opinion on whatever he's seeing, you know, just seeing things out of the box, you know, differently, because, you know, he has traveled, so he can be somewhere and they'll be like, you know, he has a beautiful idea of such a place, you know, because even in that video which they faced a challenge or a problem in, you know, there is a point where I saw he was saying in Nairobi we don't tap water properly, you know, to help us, you know, curb the issue of water supply here in Nairobi. So, you know, he's such an amazing guy, such a visionary guy, you know, such a wise guy and a blessed guy. So when they were doing their video here in the CBD, now they were out of CBD, they were heading towards Upper Hill now, because I can you know, I can relate very well with that road. It's actually Ngong Road, but near Upper Hill. There's this junction that leaves, you know, NSSF on the right. No, NHIF is on the right. As you go up towards Ngong Road, you know, on the right it's NHIF building, and on the left it's this junction that leads you to Capitol Hill or Upper Hill. So when they were they were just entering that junction like this. I think there was somebody who was actually preying on them, you know. I would say a thief, you know, who was preying on them, and he had actually watched them for a while for him to decide that this is the target I wanna prey on, and in this case he was successful, because you guys, I believe you have seen his video. If you haven't seen this video I'm saying, it's all over on the social media platforms, on Instagram, on TikTok I believe, and even on YouTube Shorts, and even on his channel I Am Marwa. There are shorts, YouTube Shorts, and even the full video which I have seen it, and I'm like, man, it was so unfortunate that this happened to his girlfriend, because apparently they were just walking nice and easy, and then, you know, you'll never predict what will happen in the next minute or next second or next 10 minutes or 1 hour. So in this case, you know, whenever you're walking, you're never like always in mind, like whenever we're going now to be attacked, now we need to be in such a position for us to avoid, you know, to be attacked. It was, I'll say it was just meant to be. And then, man, it was so unfortunate that his girlfriend was having her handbag and her jacket, or her jumper, if you like it. So she had just, it was a bit hot, because in the morning they had their jackets on, but in this case, at this point, they had actually removed their jackets because it was a bit hot. So when she had hung her jacket together with her handbag on her side, you know, this thief, who was actually using a motorbike, I think he's a motorist, he's a cyclist. No. What is somebody who rides a motorbike is called a motorist? Kindly comment down below. I really appreciate it. I think he's a motorist. Yeah, I think he's a motorist, but I want to believe a motorist is somebody who does a vehicle, but in this case we just go with that. He was riding a motorcycle or a motorbike, if you like, you know. And from what I can see from that picture, because I've been in Nairobi for so long, this is a guy who works as a border, you know. Is somebody who works like somebody who carries people or passengers with his motorbike, according to the way he had actually worn, because he never even had a mask to protect his face from being seen while he was stealing. He was just a guy who, you know, uses his motorbike to carry people, you know, to offering services in terms of moving from one point to another. So I don't know, man, what had come into his head, because at this point you can't say like he's not a thief, he's just a thief, man. So at this point he had actually, you know, monitored the movement of ROCIO, or Roca Travels, if you like. That's her YouTube channel, Roca Travels, and her Instagram is Roca Music. You know, that's the girlfriend or fiance to I Am Marwa. You can check her out on her social media platforms, and we shall really appreciate. So in this case, because you know, when you're walking, you interchange, and then there's never a point where you're like, you know, you're going to be attacked right now, so I need to be putting my significant other on my left to protect her from the, you know, from the vehicles or motorbikes which are passing, you know. And then another thing, they were vlogging, so the mind was actually concentrated on the vlogging, of course, and being safe. And in this case, they weren't being safe in terms of being stolen from, because they were just, you know, believing that they were safe and all that. But in this case, this thief had other plans. So it was unfortunate that in this case, ROCIO was the one who was on the outer side of the, was on the road, was near the road. Then Marwa was inner, you know, because from the video, Marwa is on the left hand of ROCIO, and in this case she was exposed, and her handbag was on her right shoulder, and as they were walking, they had exposed themselves to a theft situation, and that's where these motorists who rides a motorbike came and grabbed. And it's actually, you know, it's actually videographed the way he did everything. You can go and check it on I Am Marwa's YouTube channel, you know. So he managed, because he was focused. He never even turned to look what he's grabbing. He just knew this is the bag. When I put my hand just on this position, I'll capture the bag, you know, plus even the jacket of ROCIO went, and the hand was on the accelerator, you know, the accelerator of the motorbike. So when he you know, ensured that he had captured the bag, you know, he accelerated with the motorbike, despite of Marwa trying to chase him on his foot. There's no way he could have, you know, caught up with him, because motorbike is quite fast. So, you know, Marwa, they tried screaming for help, but the road was clear. That's another thing, man. It was on a Sunday, so many people are never many on the streets, so it was so unfortunate. But there's an Uber. That vehicle must be an Uber, which was coming just like 1 minute after the situation was coming, and Marwa was like, "Hey, kindly turn and help us to try and at least chase that guy who was taking our stuff." But that Uber guy was like, I was like, you know, didn't listen to them. He stopped yet, but he stopped a little bit as he moves slower, as he tries to listen to what Mar was saying, but he didn't have that heart to help. But we can understand him too, because he didn't know what he was entering to, so you can understand at least he was even trying to be safe for him, because for himself, because you know, you can't be you know, it's crazy, but he didn't help, because Marwa asked for his help. Kindly help us chase that guy, you know, because paying him couldn't be an issue if in case he could have turned and tried to chase that guy. Paying him couldn't be a problem with Marwa. So in this case, that Uber guy didn't help, but he left. And then in this case, there was no chance they could have catch him. The guy went. Then immediately there is actually a police station over there at Capitol Hill. It's called Capitol Hill Police Station. That's where they went to report their situation. But again, shockingly, when they went to report it, Maro is saying that they found a lady, a police lady who was there, police officer who was a lady. And when they were reporting this case, the lady told them that, "Welcome to Kenya." You know, the way you can, you know, that, I don't know, it's sarcasm or, you know, it wasn't the best response. She could have just listened to them, take notes of the situation, then at least record everything that has lost, then at least from there try to give a solution, instead of just blocking their head or her head by saying, "Welcome to Kenya." You know, when you just say like, "I've just lost something," and this is a foreigner, you know, all the way from Argentina, despite of being around in Kenya a couple of months, but she was in the village. But right now she was here in Nairobi, now the capital city. It wasn't the best. Response to give out, that you know, you've just lost your things, and then the police officer is saying, "Welcome to Kenya." It's so demoralizing, but it's all good. They wrote everything, reported everything, then they left. Then the police said that they should come the next day, now tomorrow, for them on Monday now, for them to try to track that phone. You know, the phone will help them get the other things, because apparently she lost her phone, her national ID, Argentinian ID. She lost her bank cards, you know, ATM cards, I believe. She lost her GoPro 10 camera, and then she lost her purse. She lost her purse, you know, which had money like 8,000 or 7,000. Those are words from Marwa himself, Kenyan money, 8,000, 7,000 to 8,000 Kenyan money. And then she lost even the handbag and the jacket which she had. Yeah, luckily she hadn't carried her passport, and that was a good move, which they had left their passport in the hotel room which they had booked in Harper Hill. So guys, it's so unfortunate that this happened, but the good thing is that the face of that thief was caught on camera. Thank God Marwa has a beautiful camera. He works with GoPro 11, so they captured the face of this guy, so the face can be seen. So this guy, trust me, this guy will be caught, because the face was seen. And then here in Kenya, there's always a stage for motorbikes. So most definitely this guy is a border person. He's a person who does a taxi. It's like a taxi for motorcycles, right? Yeah, so he's somebody who's known already, and I believe he has clients already who know him. And you know, funny thing with the motorbikes or people who work with the motorbike, people who work on the motorbike sector in terms of deliveries, or moving a passenger from one point A to point B. They usually have these well-known attires. They usually have this black leather jacket, black leather long trouser, and then they usually have, which is heavy, which helps them during the cold, during the rain, and during when they're riding against the wind. So it usually helps them. Again, even on the jacket side, he had even a black jacket which was Adidas jacket, a black jacket which was Adidas, and he had a cape. So this guy, trust me, he'll be caught. I believe he'll be caught. For him, as he was stealing, he didn't know he will be recorded. He didn't know these guys were recording. So it's so unfortunate that it's fortunate that actually, if you look at it in a positive manner, because we don't want such things to be happening in our country or wherever in this world. So it's fortunate that Marwa was actually rolling, he was actually vlogging his camera with his camera, and he caught the guy. He caught all the action, and that's where we even got to see. And that's actually on this thumbnail. The thumbnail of this video, it's that photo, guys. So you get to see that everything. You got to see everything that happened. At least a motion from that picture on my thumbnail of this video. But if you want to see the whole footage, you go and see it on I Am Marwa's video. Yeah. So guys, it's unfortunate, but again, Marwa and ROCIO, when they reached their hotel, they went and started tracking their phone, because she had an iPhone 11 Pro, which can be tracked. And when they tracked it, they found that it's in the guy had actually ran or ride, so fast to Madare in Shimoni. There's a place in Shimoni, Shimoni in Madare. That's where the phone was tracked was located, or was tracked to be. So trust me, this guy will be caught, and I believe he'll serve as a lesson, because we are saying everybody should be at least be out there trying to, and for him, he should be actually be grateful, because he has a motorbike which he works with it in terms of helping him to feed his family, or to make ends meet for himself. But in this case, he's a greedy, he's a thief. He has a means of at least putting something on top of his table, but he decided to be greedy, and in this case I think he'll be nabbed. I'm so sure he'll be nabbed, and I believe the DCI of Kenya, even the help of the vigilance of the Kenyans, I believe this guy will be nabbed, because apparently even the biggest or the most reliable sources in terms of giving gossips, giving the latest information, which are usually reliable news, talk of Nairobi Gossip Club, that's an Instagram account, and even Kenya Gossip Club, which is an Instagram account, posted this video. Especially Nairobi Gossip Club posted this video, and it has gotten more than 1.1. The last time I checked, it has gotten 1.1 views, 1.1 million views. So I believe this guy will be nabbed. Trust me, this guy will be nabbed, and he'll serve as an example, because in this case, people think he's a motorist. People think he's a motorist. He's a guy who does taxi of motorcycles, but no, the guy does the same, but he steals too. So people usually wonder sometimes why somebody has been gotten to be a thief, but people don't get to believe just because he's doing something that people know. For example, people know that somebody is a driver, but as a part of being a driver, he steals. So people will be like, no, we know him as a driver. but in this case, this guy steals. So he's a motorist, yes, but he steals. So there's no question about it because it was captured on camera. So let's see. I believe he'll be caught. Let's stay positive. I believe he'll be caught. Let's continue having I Am Marwa and Rocabrera Travels in our prayers and our thoughts, so that they can come out of this situation as winners. And of course, they'll get to both of them will have learned one or two, and all of us will have learned one or two in terms of, if you want to travel somewhere, you have to be at least vigilant. You have to be, you have to be vigilant, of course, and you have to be very, very aware of each and every place you go, so that you avoid such situations. So I believe all will be well. We are so sorry for I Am Marwa's fraternity and to ROCIO for losing her items and all that. So I believe all will be well. The person will have to pay for everything, because I believe he'll be gotten. The DCI is the Directorate Criminal Investigation or Investigative, yeah. DCI, yeah. So these are the people who deal with criminal stuff here in Kenya. So I believe they'll get to deal with this proper and get the suspect, and all will be well. So guys, thanks so much for watching this video till this point. If you haven't followed me on all my social media platforms, I go by the name Romy is me. Kindly check me out on all social media platforms, talk of X, or formerly Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and mainly on YouTube. I go by the name Romy is me. So check me out, and I really appreciate, guys. Thanks once again for those who have liked the video. Kindly like the live. If you, kindly like the video if you haven't liked yet. I actually do much of lives nowadays, so you can check my lives too. I usually do lives. That's where you get to connect with people one-on-one, personally, yeah. So if you go on my homepage, on my YouTube homepage, you'll get a segment where they've written live. So I've done very many lives there, and I'll still continue to be doing live. I still continue to do more lives. So kindly connect with me whenever I do live, so that for you to do that, make sure you turn on the notification bells on, so that you can always connect, and of course be notified whenever I post anything new in terms of videos, shorts, or any updates. Yeah, thanks so much for watching these videos, and all will be well to I Am Marwa's fraternity, and to Rocabrera Travel. Just in case you get to watch this video, or the Marwa's fraternity, or anybody gets to watch this video. Thanks so much. Let's stay safe, let's stay vigilant, and let's keep the world safe. Yeah, man. So if you know anything about that thief, kindly help the government or help the relevant authorities to nab this person, because I believe even the customers of this person, because something just briefly, here in Kenya, these motorists usually have their clients or their customers, which they usually trust them so much and give them their number. So you can imagine where you see your customer is stealing, man, and you're like, no, that's not fair. Even if you're my customer, that's not fair. I won't tolerate that, because I don't know if you'll do the same to my relative or my friend or me even. Not knowing, because this guy never even checks the person who was stealing from. He just thought. So, if you know this person, I feel like you should give them out, so that they get to face the law, and they get to learn from this example that that's not the way to go. The way to go is just getting your income in the right way, without stealing from anybody and hurting people, hurting people whom have worked for their properties and items so hard, and then they get to be robbed in such a manner. No, that's not the way to go. So guys, once again, like the video. If you haven't liked the video, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, if you're a new viewer, and I really appreciate. Without much further ado, successful people look like you, and see you in the next one, and peace, love, and harmony. Bye bye, and see you on to the next one. Peace.